Be me. 26, proudly feminist. Degree in sociology, minor in dismantling male egos. Started young. First boyfriend cried when I dumped him. After cheating, told my friends he was too emotional for me. We laughed for hours. Joined campus feminist group. Ran workshops on emotional labor and toxic masculinity. Wrote op-eds like, marriage is a tool of oppression. Men aren't husbands. They're temporary learning experiences. First job out of college, HR at a startup. Became that girl in Slack, always calling out problematic jokes. Always leading inclusion meetings no one wanted to attend. Dated around. Tall guys, funny guys, rich guys, dumped all of them. Always something wrong. He doesn't respect boundaries. He opens doors too much. He talks over me. He listens too much. It's manipulative. He breathes wrong. Had a decent situationship last summer. Tall, handsome, stable job. Ghosted him after he said he wanted kids. Texted, "That's giving patriarchal control," and blocked. Felt powerful, like I was outgrowing men, like love was something weak women needed. Group chat popping daily. "Queen, you dodged a bullet." If he wanted to, he would. Get that bread and leave these men on red. Every app full of simps back then. 10 new likes a day. Guys begging for attention in DMs. Free meals, free validation, felt invincible. Until it all slowed down. Suddenly less matches, less likes, less DMs. Guys used to text first. Now I send the opener and get ghosted. What happened? Start noticing new patterns. Guys dodging relationship questions. Just vibing. Not looking for anything serious? Burned too many times before. One guy actually says it straight up. Not gonna lie, dating's just not worth it anymore. Ask him what he means. He unloads. Between social media, ghosting, and being disposable, what's the point? We do everything right and still get replaced. You're all chasing vibes, not connection. Tell him not all women are like that. He shrugs. Doesn't matter, enough are. He unmatched me the next day. Thought he was just bitter, until I heard it again. Different guy this time. Software engineer, sweet. Says he's never had a girlfriend. Says he used to try. Says rejection broke him. I got tired of being treated like a backup plan. Y'all want marriage, but act like single men are trash. We're not dumb. We notice. He said that with a smile, like someone who already made peace with disappearing. Go home confused. Start Googling. Why aren't men dating? End up on Reddit? r/askmen. r/men going their own way. r/dating over 30. r/dead bedrooms. r/female dating strategy. Just to compare. See post after post from guys. She dumped me because I made 70,000 instead of 90,000. Lost 4 years of my life to a woman who called me a placeholder. She said she loved me and married a banker 2 weeks later. I was her therapist, her wallet, and her emotional sponge. Now I'm her ex. Most aren't raging. They sound exhausted. Like guys who tried and lost. Some say they stopped dating at 25. Others divorced at 30. Others never even got to kiss someone. Scroll more. Start seeing terms I don't recognize. Walkaway wife. Divorce OP. Emotional damage threshold. Male loneliness epidemic. One guy's comment hits hard. We're not mad anymore. We just stopped showing up. Sit with that line. They're not bitter. They're gone. Try to talk to my girls about it. They laugh it off. Men are just scared of powerful women. Let them die lonely. Who cares? But something feels wrong. These guys weren't scared. They were broken. Then number. Then silent. Go on a date next weekend. Guy is decent. Smiles, listens, calm. Ask him what he wants out of dating. He chuckles. Honestly, just a conversation that doesn't turn into a resume review. Says women ask his height, income, future plans by the second message. Says he misses when dating felt exciting. Says he used to love falling in love. Ask him why he still tries. He shrugs. Habit, I guess. But if I go one more round with a feminist telling me I'm inherently wrong for existing, I might just call it. Check, please. Decide to try again. Not just swipe casually. Actually try. Re-download Hinge. Rebuild profile. No more sarcastic bios. No more don't waste my time energy. Go soft. Mention I like dogs, long walks, homemade pasta. Choose photos that aren't thirst traps. Caption, ready for something real. Match with a guy named Eric. 30, software engineer. Eyes that look like they've seen too much. Profile says, used to believe in love. Message him first, simple hi, no reply for 3 days. Just as I'm about to unmatch, he replies, sorry, was deciding if I should even bother. Bit defensive, ask what that's supposed to mean. He replies, just tired. Most convos don't go anywhere anymore. Ask him if he's had a bad experience. He laughs, sends a wall of text. He dated a girl for 4 years, paid for everything while she studied, listened to her cry about professors and work and friends. She told him he was too stable once she graduated. Left him for a guy who took her on a trip to Bali. He says, I wasn't her man. I was her stepping stone. Ask why he's even still on apps then. He replies, habit, curiosity, but if I'm honest, I'm barely hanging on. I tell him not all women are like that. He says they all say that, and then, you're 26, you still think there's time. That's cute. Ask what that means. He says I'll understand in a few years, when all the maybes dry up and nobody's texting back. He unmatches before I can reply. Message gone, profile gone. Sits staring at the empty chat. His words sit heavier than any insult I've ever gotten. Start noticing more than just him. Patterns everywhere now. Quiet men at coffee shops, guys in their late 20s, 30s, sitting alone, headphones in, never glancing up when women walk by. The hunger's gone from their eyes, replaced by stillness. Not defeat, just apathy. At work, chat with guy from IT. Used to joke with me back in the day, now just gives short nods and leaves. Ask why he doesn't joke anymore. He shrugs. Learned it's safer not to talk to women unless I have to. He's not being rude, he's being careful. Start remembering my old behavior. Used to laugh with friends when men acted scared of us. Used to say, they just can't handle a strong woman. Now it's quiet, nobody's handling anything. They're just avoiding. Scroll through my old Twitter account. Find my post from 2021. Normalize ghosting men who ask too many questions. 500 likes. Dvesto retweetu. Proudest moment. Now I look at it and cringe. That wasn't power. That was cruelty with likes. Reach out to a guy I dated in college. He was sweet. Too sweet. I broke up with him because he cried after we slept together. Text him out of the blue. Hey, just wanted to say sorry if I was ever unkind back then. He replies 2 hours later, says he appreciates the message, says he's doing well, engaged now, moving to Vermont with his fiancée. Then he says, you were chapter 1 in why I stopped trusting people. But I healed. Chapter 1. Not the whole book. Just where it all started. Feel something twist in my chest. Close the chat and just stare at the ceiling. Maybe I was never evil, but I was careless. And it changed lives. Can't sleep that night. Thoughts spinning. Men used to chase. Text first. Send flowers. Make playlists. Now they don't even look. Open TikTok to distract. Scroll past makeup tips. Gym thirst traps. Land on a guy sitting in a dark room. He's talking straight to the camera. Face tired. Tone flat. I tried, he says. I gave flowers. I planned dates. I listened. Talks about a girl he loved for years. How she used him. How she told him he was boring. How she married someone else less than a year later. He says, I'm not mad. I'm just done. That line breaks me. Check the comments. Full of guys saying, same bro. They don't want love. They want advantage. Peace is better than dating now. One girl replies, maybe if y'all picked better women. Her comment gets downvoted to oblivion. But I recognize myself in it. I used to say that too. Used to think it's their fault for choosing wrong. Never once thought I was the wrong choice. Check all DMs. Guy from last year messaged me 12 times. Good mornings, movie recs, song lyrics. I never replied. I screenshotted and sent it to my group chat. Captioned it, How to Train a Simp. We laughed. He never messaged again. Now I wonder if he deleted his apps that night. Sit on bed, phone in lap, room dark. Realize I'm not waiting for a reply. Not even hoping anymore. I'm just sitting. With nothing. I used to laugh at the idea of women regretting it at 30. Thought I'd be the exception. Too smart, too pretty, too independent. But regret doesn't wait for 30. It sneaks up at 26 when your phone's silent and the only men who notice you are too broken to try. I wanted power. I got silence. They didn't rage, they didn't fight, they just stopped showing up. I think men rather die single than ever try loving women like me again. Maybe? What do you guys think?